10 men, 20 men, 30 men. I'm on something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men. That do what's up. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men. Yeah, drink 'em up. Yeah.
You know what it is, man. DJ THORO, aka THOROZano, Brits to the streets. Right now, you're watching the hottest in the streets right here on Thisis50.com. We live from One World Studios. Boy Wonder, you know how we do. I got two special guests in the building, man. Two legends, man. They're not even guests, man. This is my family right here, man. Introduce yourself.
L.Mont, y'all know what it is, man.
All right.
Legendary Mobo Joe, New Orleans, West Bank.
Woo! Speaking of legendary, man, I think everybody in New Orleans owe you some flowers, man.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah. I'm the concrete.
It's flower time, man. We gotta give you your flowers, man.
Million roses, baby.
Yeah, now, I gotta tell you, man, I got a simple question for you. You know, you deserve your flowers, but I got a big audience from Missouri. That's the show me state. You know that state?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
that's why I'm at right now. I'm about to go to Missouri right now.
You about to go to Missouri?
Fly back to
All right, well, before you get there,
that's crazy.
We gotta let them know what they got in store. So I got this segment on the show. It's called On the Spot, right? But I got a question for you. Can you rap?
No, I don't rap.
You don't rap? Ah, damn. You can't rap, Wonder. You don't rap? You don't spit? You don't got bars? No. You don't do that?
That's the bars, right?
That's the bar? Who got?
But you know I'm a barbarian.
Who got the bars here?
I got the bars.
You got the bars. Okay.
Yeah.
You just invented it, but you don't got the. Hold on, if you invented it,
see, I'm the record label.
Oh, you the record label?
Yeah, exactly.
My bad.
Yeah,
my
I'm the
bad.
record label.
All right.
Yeah, I put out over 40 albums.
I got you. I got you.
I got something on the spot.
I got you. So you the coach. He's the player.
Yeah.
Fact.
Got it. So I'm on you now.
I feel like Moses baptized me in the Nile River. I was that snake slither that whispered in the ear of Eve, let Adam take a nibble. The effect was like Kobe, if he never dribbled. Holy blood was scribbled on the brain of a beast. The demon tongue gave a slight slur in his speech. Have you ever been to hell? Should have give you the creeps. The devil rides your back, you gotta fight to go to sleep. Apocalyptic times, quarantine for the peace. Slave women say vaccinations, the mark of the beast. Set fire to revelations, watch the flames come to life. The day of judgment, the devil repeated and beat his wife. Viola Pal Harsh, William Cooper got the voice. Cashless society, implanted with a chip. Lucifer grandfather left his children with a gift. Muhammad split the moon, a virgin had a son. Jesus had a twin, let Barnabas tell you I pray 5 times a day like Muslims on schedule. I'm praying for my peers, I do the wudu with my tears. Assalamu alaikum, this is all I want to hear. Catches clay when I faded, got me feeling like the greatest. Asked Badu her a favorite, she'll say you never made it. Asked me why heaven's gated, said it should have been debated. You could never question God, yes that line is my favorite.
Damn. Yo, you know you and Jay Electronica should do a record together, man.
Yeah, but he told no. Listen,
that's the first thing I'm thinking. I'm sitting here like.
I'm about to trip you out. I met him in Sony Hall in New York City for the first time.
Not in New Orleans.
Not in New York. Yeah, in New York. So I met him. It was me, him, and Mike Son.
Right.
So we.
That's weird, my son.
Yeah, me, him, and Mike Son. We was in a cipher.
Right.
Together. So I ended up rapping for him, and he was like, man, listen, I'm not gonna charge you for a verse. So Jay, I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm gonna hold you to that.
You should have got that on camera.
Yeah. I got it on camera, but I ain't posting.
Nah, but I can hear that. No, I can hear that. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I only tapped in like that because I'm in New York. I know y'all like the bars.
Right. No, but that's a misconception about the South. People, that had been a stereotype for a long time that people from the South can't rap, and it's just simply not true. Right. You know what I mean? It's just everybody has different narratives and different content that they speak about. But there are a lot of people from the South that can rap. You know what I mean? Like Scarface, Andre 3000. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people.
Goat status.
You know, they're talking about goats. Yeah. They can spit. Jay Electronica, yourself. You know what I mean? Right. The average person from New Orleans don't come up here sounding like that. You know what I mean? Nah. So it's like, you're thrown off guard. You know what I mean?
I Big L. Me and Big L share the same name. The same name.
You know, that's my favorite rapper of all time. Come on, man.
Yeah. So I'm begging with Harlem, but like I say,
you went with me as soon as you said Big L. So you know.
I'm in tune.
You know, when I tell people to rap, they don't know this, but my favorite rapper is Big L, and I'm always comparing them to that when they rap. I'm saying, and it's kind of unfair, but I do it. I'm like, let me see if he's better than Big L. Let me see if he can keep up with Big L.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's your bar.
Yeah, that's my bar. So when somebody tell me they can rap, they have no idea where my bar is at. You can rap, okay, but they don't know, okay, well, you better be up there with Big L if you can rap. And a lot of times people don't even come close, but I'm like, because I've heard it all. Like, lyrically, there's nothing new under the sun. It's just how you put words and you know and make up new content and different ways to say the same thing.
Right.
Man, that's all it is. So everything has been said pretty much. It's just how you say it.
It's how you say it.
You know what I mean? It's how you say it. You can say I ate an apple, I'll consume an apple. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? It just depends on how you say it.
I gotta bless y'all because since I'm in there, I'm gonna bless y'all one more.
Okay, I love it. Let's go.
I said we often forget that the review's just the mirror. Can't let the car crash, so be careful how you steer it. Tupac still alive, some say I'm channeling when the spirit. This flow is life after death. I hope Biggie get to hear it. If they assassinate Wayne, should we pass this as lyrics? If Drake died today, would the Canadians hear this? Will Puff call a revolt when the sniper shoots Jigger? A baby blue shed tears that'll spark the first trigger? Pow! Not even Bob Schaefer could face the Rock Nation. Freedom is a culture, word to the Freemasons. He had blood on his crown, the king appeared with two faces. To live and die, martyr is insane in most cases. That woman turned to salt in Sodom and Gomorrah. The pain intensified, reflecting on past horrors. Mankind wanted peace, the mother fountain in the Sora. You know that nigga gangster, feel a substance in his aura. Never practiced self-negation, denying existing truth. He chose that over... Hold up.
Hey, good enough, man.
It's all good. It's all good.
Listen,
it's all
you have knowledge of self.
It's
too,
all
so
good.
I can see, whenever you have knowledge of self, the lyrics is deeper. Like it's meaningful. You know what I mean? And now let's speak on culture and the music of New Orleans. Where do you fit in that, and what's going on with you?
Well, I'm the beginning of the early '90s in New Orleans. If we talk to the people, I'm the foundation of New Orleans gangster rap. That's what I'm known for.
Okay.
That's what the people say, and that's what I agree with.
Right. Okay, and it's that simple.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
Hands down.
Hands down.
Do your research, and the research gonna come back to what I'm saying.
Now, what would be a record they could research to validate what you're saying?
I got a lot of records, but my very first record was called Portrait of a Villain, which was released in 1991. It was a group with me and my homeboy, Notorious A, called Portrait of a Villain.
Okay.
But what I'm really known for that set the stage with the gangster rap is Ruthless Juvenile, Hardest Up Part 1.
Right. Okay. And they can obviously, because we're in the internet age, they can go on YouTube.
You go Google it,
and Google it, and it's right there.
Yes.
Now, prior to you doing music, what inspires you to do music?
Man, well, you know, I come from the drug game, and at this time I was traveling Atlanta, Houston a lot, and I was singing or rap a lot, doing and stuff like that. And I was influenced by Eazy-E because that's like, I don't have idols, but that's like my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. Because he give us a street people avenue to do something different.
Right. Now, Eazy was definitely legendary. Yeah. See, back in those days, people rep where he was from. You knew where Eazy was from.
True.
He dressed hot, look how, you know, he talked it, he walked it, even down to the car. You know, that was all Cali Compton shit. Like, he took it easy. Yeah. So, my guy over here, man, what's been going on with you, man? What we doing? What we promoting? What we got out? What's going on?
All right, I got a Black Print coming, but I'm also working with him. The Ruthless Juvenile, he got a 30th anniversary.
Okay.
So what I'm doing with Mobo Camp, we put some stuff out, and we finished the project. We just waiting on what it is, Mo.
We wait on one clearance from Marvin Gaye.
Oh, Marvin
Gaye.
But yeah, the Ruthless Juvenile 30th anniversary is done. It's done. Give me another 45 days and y'all will have it. And this for all my fans and all my loved ones on the real.
Right. Yo, you know this record? I mean, it's a New Orleans record. It's a New Orleans classic as far as I'm concerned. Oh, well, you may tell me if you agree or not. The Showboys Trigger Man. You ever heard of that record? Mm-hmm. Now, that was a big record in New Orleans. You know those cats? They're from New York.
Yeah.
But for some reason, that record took off out there, and they say it's like the bounce, like that kind of created the bounce sound.
That's correct.
But technically, they're not from New Orleans. They're from Queens. It was from New York.
Yeah,
that's crazy, right?
That's a fact.
Like,
no, that's a fact.
A lot of people don't know that. Like,
a lot of people don't know that.
That's a New Orleans record, but they're not from New Orleans. They're from Queens, New York, and that's what people, you know, say created the whole that bounce sound. If you listen to it, everybody samples that beat. And you know what I mean? So that's
because that record really set the stage for the local rap in New Orleans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? See, I come up in an era like the hip hop show last night, so we had Superdome dances and stuff like that, and that record used to, like Slick Lee, all the DJs used to run that record.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, New Orleans, we turn up.
Right.
And that record used to turn everybody up.
Right. Mm-hmm. But the reason why I say it's crazy because that record never took off here.
Right.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
Nobody even knows it.
Right.
So I'm like mind boggled by that. Like, Like it's
but that's why New Orleans took it as their own. Because it's like
they did.
it's like you know, you don't know it here. But
I thought they was from New Orleans because I'm like, that's a New Orleans anthem, but they're not from New Orleans. They're from New York City.
Yeah.
But nobody in New York knows that record. Nobody.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you.
That's crazy though.
They don't know it.
You know.
It's crazy. So
being that New York is the mecca.
It's the mecca hip hop, especially at that time when that came out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was the mecca at the time.
It really didn't make no sense. Like nobody knows that record. Right. They never play it. Never ever. It's just like I'm a DJ and I know my shit. I know what it was from. I knew the record. You know what I mean? I would hear it here and there on Red Alert show. He would play it, but it was never like it never caught on. Right. It never ever caught on. So. Moving to the present, what do we have out right now? Like, you got any videos, anything you want to share?
Yeah, I got several videos on YouTube. You can look them up. It's Mobo Camp Records, MOBOCAMP. I'm also on Instagram too.
Right. So, what I want to get from you, like, you're a New Orleans legend, all right? Mm-hmm. You're a New Orleans creator. You're a pioneer. In your mind, who are the top 5 artists that came out of the NO?
Oh shit.
Your top 5. I want the top. Yeah. And this coming from the creator.
5 to 1.
Go have it. I don't care. In no particular order. In no particular order.
Just artists.
Artists.
The number 1 artist.
Who's the number 1? Yeah. Let's do number 1.
Never heard of him. Is Tim Smooth.
I heard of Tim Smooth. I definitely heard of Tim Smooth.
Tim Smooth is the number 1 artist out of New Orleans.
Tim Smooth.
Tim Smooth.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Number 1.
Now you don't got to do no more order. Just go ahead. Just tell me who are the rest of the 4.
Notorious A. That's my guy. Number 2.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Rulers Juvenile. I gotta say that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, Wayne, you know, you can't. I mean, the man is like, you know. You can't,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And none of my favorites Soulja Slim.
I was about to say, what about Soulja Slim? That's what I was waiting for. Soulja Slim.
Character and lyrics. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, Soulja Slim.
Do you agree with that, or do you have another list?
I mean, like I said,
everybody got their own tops. You know what I mean?
We different eras.
Yeah, we ain't totally different eras, but like I say, I heard Tim Smooth, but I just recently come across him, so I can see where his opinion is about, you know what I'm saying, about Tim Smooth, because he's nice.
Right.
But like I say, I like Weezy, like I told you before.
Yeah,
but I like Jay Electronica too.
Jay Electronica.
You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like Jay, he on a whole nother level.
He on another level.
And you know, Rulers Juvenile, like I say, since I've been dealing with them, I see from the era, because I'm younger. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the younger era. But like I see what it is. Like right now, I'm partnering with them. Like Brandon, the one that's locked up, the badness. Man, yeah, I gotta give him one of the top MCs because of the way he rap.
Right.
And I was actually locked up with him.
Right.
So I seen what he got from the pen and stuff that he can't even release to the streets right now. That he doing 75 years on robbery, and he actually
for robbery.
Well, that's all. He robbed the bank or something like that.
Oh.
And
75 years for robbery?
He had 250 years.
All right.
252 years. He
for
got 200
robbery?
back, and he got 200. This is Louisiana.
Did somebody died?
Louisiana.
No,
we talking about
the
Louisiana.
Napoleonic law in
Louisiana.
Like it's old Roman law. Old Roman rule.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so,
the law is outdated.
So you could get more time for robbing instead of killing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
most
he
definitely.
did better off killing somebody?
Yeah, he did better off killing somebody.
That says a lot right there, yo.
And also me and him did a book called Get Out of Jail
Free Card.
Me and LeBan is there. And the book basically is teaching you about these Jim Crow laws and how to read your read your paperwork and understand what you're dealing with. Because when people give you these time, you thinking your life thrown away, but through loopholes, you can get that time back.
Yeah, so
that's why he was able to get 200 years back already.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Through the loopholes.
How you give somebody that much time when the average human life is expectancy 75 years? Nobody lives 200 fucking years.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you ain't giving me time to correct it or repent or, you know what I'm saying, like reverse engineer my actions. You ain't giving me time to do none of that. So, you know, they don't care. You know, it's the South.
They gotta abolish that though. That's crazy. I guess that's why they say you should vote, because people that instill these laws need to get out of office. That's crazy, because they ain't gonna do that to their own family members if they get caught up. They're gonna find some loophole.
That's what I told the lady when I was fighting my charge. She was like, go take 40 years. So I asked her, I was 17 at the time. Yeah, she was a public defender.
They work for the state.
No, but look what I told her though. I said, because you know it's monotony. They go to work every day.
Right.
they go to work every day, so it's like a job. So it's like, you know, it's you're
Right.
just another
Your life is-
day, you're
job.
another day in the life.
Right.
So I was like, I said, ma'am, do you have kids? And she was like, yeah. I said, how old? Her son was my age. I said, I just want to ask one personal question. Would you let your son take them 40 years? She looked at me. She said, I'm so sorry. She like, oh, I'll be right back. He owes me a favor. Like she was talking outside her head, and she didn't win. She got it all the way down.
Yeah, because that's home now.
You know what I'm saying? Because now he home, she realized I'm a baby, even though I'm a, you know, she was a Caucasian, even though I'm a black man. She looking like, damn, she seen her baby, I made her see the picture. And when she saw that reality, she ain't want to deal with that. You gotta sleep with that.
Right. Well, that's what
you know what I'm saying?
People don't care unless it affects them. So that's why when she realized, what if this was my child? Would I tell him to take 40 years?
Yeah, would I tell him to take the 40
I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna figure something out. Somebody owe me a favor. She probably gonna get a judge head. Excuse my language. Get out of this. I'm just keeping it around.
Yeah, no, real talk. Like,
you know what I mean? Whatever she gonna do, what the fuck she gotta do?
And I end up getting 9 years. So with the public offender.
Right.
Which that's unheard of.
Well, who's that public offender? Shout out to her.
Yeah,
so,
shout out. Yeah.
So listen, man, before we get out of here, man, anything else you want to speak on and chop it up about before we go?
Yeah, you know, like I said, I got the black print on the way.
A black print, okay.
You know, well, you know, the mafia. You know, the mafia used to. Well, the mafia started in New Orleans. For people don't know, I know a lot of people in the north, in Chicago. Think it started here, but it actually started in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? They came from the Portland. But they used to have this thing called a black hand when they slid it under the door. And to extort people. So you know, like, you know, that's what it's based upon. You know, so that lifestyle, telling about that lifestyle, that backstory. But I'm going to sit that on Rock Nation desk. So I'm if Jigga, you out there, you listening to this here? I'm coming.
You got some people want to hear. Now I got one more question before y'all go. Who got the best gumbo in New Orleans? Where can I go? Who got the best gumbo in New Orleans? The best crawfish. Where do I go?
Well, to be honest with you, no, because the best gumbo comes from the mothers of New Orleans.
The mothers of New Orleans.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like
somebody's house.
I can't put it in a specific spot because it comes from the mothers. Like how your mama might cook. You know what I'm saying? You know, breakfast in the morning. It comes from the mothers, and that's the best gumbo.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna share a story real quick. I went to I was in New Orleans with Turk. We were shooting the videos. When Turk came home. I did his first single. It was called "It's Hot," right? And that video, if you go look at this video, it's called "It's Hot." That's the first time the Cash Money had got together and get it in you know, all in one video. Everybody's in that video except BG.
Right,
we got
he was in jail.
Lil Wayne, we put Manny Fresh, Juvenile, everybody was there in that video since he was in jail. They had never been in a back
video together.
That was that song. You can see that song right now. It's called "It's Hot" if you're watching this. But he took me to a spot. I said all that to say this. He took me to a spot to go eat with. It had crawfish and crab broil and all that. I have no idea where it is to this day.
It could be Cajuns.
I gotta call him. What was it? Cajuns? I think it was that.
Because they got crab broil. He
Yeah.
took you under a bridge.
Yeah, it was on the bridge.
Yeah, that's Cajuns.
Yeah. Damn, look at that.
Yeah, he took you to Cajuns.
He took me to Cajuns.
Yeah,
Yo,
Cajuns got good seafood.
that was the best food in the world. Like the spices. It's like they got a bag of spice and just dumped it on one shrimp. You had to dig the spice out to get to the shrimp. Like it was popping, yo.
Fact.
So shout out to Cajuns, man. Whenever you go to New Orleans, that's where I'm gonna go now. So now I know.
Nah, but I got some. I mean, what about vegan? You ain't vegan food?
Listen, when I come out there, you just take me around.
I'm gonna take you to plant-based. I'm gonna take you to vegan snack shit. I got you. We gonna tap
That's what we gonna do. All right, so that's what it is, man. I go by the name of DJ THORO. Let him know the name.
Mobo Joe.
L.Mont, man. Y'all know what it is, man.
All right, and hold on. Before we go, how can they follow you if they choose to do so? How can they get in contact
You
with
can follow me on Instagram at MoboCamp90. Cause I started at 9 MOBOCAMP. Also YouTube Mobo Camp Records.
All right, and if they want to follow you?
All right, you can look me up on IG, LoyalMont _, and then you can follow my YouTube channel, Heartfelt Empire Music Group. Y'all go tap in, man. I got that, you know, I got some beautiful music, and then y'all go tap in with that I Wish music video, and we got the Big Mike from the Ghetto Boys.
The Ghetto Boys.
featured
I remember
on
that record. I'm just a player.
Yeah. All right, you tapped in.
Come on, man.
You tapped on.
Come on, man.
But I'm sleeping on you. I'm sleeping on you. My bad. I'm sleeping on you.
Come on, man. Don't do that. You sleeping on me. Come
we
on,
got
man.
another one with Fiend from No Limit.
Fiend, come on, man.
Yeah, called Run That Shit.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It's
That's crazy.
Next video
that was the
coming.
era when Master P dropped the album every week. There was somebody coming out on
Yeah, we just was talking about that because P was like manufacturing to do the product, trying to get the product out there. He was like, you know.
I don't think no record label has ever done that.
No, nobody ever
every
done
month,
that.
every
month,
week,
every week. Yeah, no, every week. You might be
I might be right.
You might be right.
Every month, there was a new artist. Fiend, Mercedes, Skullduggery.
Production line.
I'm talking Mia X, Silk. I mean, every
It's
week
crazy.
it was somebody coming out. Like,
You know what's crazy about that? I was talking to KLC, Servon, like it was like a reunion.
Right.
So we was there. It was like a producer's.
the producer, yeah.
A
He
producer
produced
reunion.
all of that shit.
We went there. I performed for them.
Right.
So I performed for all of them, ended up getting all their contacts. But they was running. You know, they was talking behind the scene,
Right.
and they was just talking about how P had the machine. They say he had a room where he had the producer right here, the producer right here, and the rappers would go like this, around and around. like after you finish out this room, you go into this room, like you know, like an assembly line. That's what I'm saying. He had the assembly line thing going. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why he did it like
Right.
that.
So
you
shout out
feel
to
me?
Master P, man. In my opinion, one of the greats, one of the best to ever do it. So with that being said, man, remember this, man. When you see us, one knee us. I mean, get on one knee and pay respect. Kiss the ring. We out.
10 men, 20 men, 30 men, I'm on something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men, that do was something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men, yeah, drink 'em up.